Hey guys, hope everybody's having a fantastic day. This is kind of a cool unboxing presentation overview of a cool newer Benchmade knife because it shows off Benchmade's new packaging. Came from my buddies Knives and More. Here's their contact information. I'll also put it in the description. They'll ship anywhere, I think, in the continental US. Great guys. But anyway, this is a Benchmade Osborne, and this is the 940-04. Keep in mind, that's just, I think, retail price on the box if you saw that. The boxes have a magnetic clasp, and then they've got a little flip to scan to get the use and the care manual right here on the box. The box is padded on the inside. You've got the familiar little denim or little velour pouch, but just a really nice box. Not that we buy boxes, but it's a good box. You got all Benchmade's information on the back, their Life Sharp guarantee, website, and then scan the code to learn more. And then most importantly, you've got the knife, which this is an Osborne. The 940-04 is a Denim Micarta. They kind of bill it as a working man's 940 because of that, I guess, blue jean material, right? So the blue jean material gives it that rugged look, gives it a rugged feel, and makes it a knife that's going to hold up to just about anything you throw at it, because denim is known as kind of that tough material, right? So you got the little axis lock thing here. You got the axis lock. You've got these dark copper PVD coated clip and thumb stud to kind of give it a unique look. The steel is a stone-washed M390 with, of course, the axis lock, reverse flicks money, forward flicks money. This knife has not been used. It just came out of the box. I'm not going to cut with it because it's a brand new knife and it's going back to Knives and More to be, a new knife. So I wanted to show it off because I thought it was really cool. The Osborne, I don't know if you guys know the history of me and the 940. It was my first Grail knife, a knife that I really saved up for and wanted to get. And the one I got was the original green aluminum 940 S30V, the basic. Everybody had seen it. I'd seen it. I came into the game probably 5-6 years ago, and this is a knife that I'd always been attracted to, and I still like it very much to this day. So much so that I picked up a 945 when they first became available in the matching color because I wanted to have a kind of a set of these little guys. So I pay attention to the different 940s that come in down at Knives and More, and they're really cool. And there's several different ones down there. I've been playing with the 4500 quite a bit, the automatic. I really like that and think that might be a Benchmade that I add to the collection at some point in the not so distant future. But this is a really nice knife. A lot of people are up in the air about this knife. They don't understand it. They think it's too thick of a grind. It's not a great cutter. It was designed by a rancher, is my understanding, to do all-around ranch-type tasks, even cleaning into horseshoes with this tip, which is a reverse tanto. I don't know about all that. I just know that every knife has a different use case, and I've used my 940 and my 945 as an EDC knife, and they've both been excellent EDC knives. Yes, they're a little thick behind the edge compared to some other knives, but that makes them that much tougher, and for me, just a really cool package for EDC. M390 heat treated at between, I think, 59 and 61, somewhere right in there. The Denim Micarta is done very well. Uses the same CNC cut as you see in all the 940s. So if you take that aluminum and you take that denim, you've got the same type of relief that you would have in both. The difference is the way this feels. This denim feels very organic. It feels kind of warm. When I say warm, that's organic, where this feels a little colder because it's aluminum, to me, not as organic, kind of more engineered. that's just me trying to describe the way something feels. Again, my whole gig is telling you how knives make me feel, how I feel about knives. And the 940 series has been a knife that I'm a big fan of. Uses the Omega springs, the axis lock, which is Benchmade's proprietary locking system, which is now, since the patent's worn off, been adopted by almost every knife maker out there because it is a very stable lock. It's a great EDC lock. You've got this floating PVD backspacer, which is PVD coated backspacer. I'm assuming that's aluminum, could be titanium. I'm not 100% sure. I apologize. There's a passenger that just walked by. But the blade is very nice, very pretty. I love the stonewash. Do a couple of quick size comparisons. Then I'll give you guys some measurements. And I'll have shown you a knife that I did not know existed until I saw it in a new box down at Knives and More. So the 940-04 is going to be a little bit larger than the bug out, probably about half of an inch, and about that much smaller than the PM2. If we were going to look at it next to my 940, I have a feeling they're going to be identical size. And I've also got identical size, the 945, the baby 940, if you will. That's the 945, but this is the 940-04, and again, Denim Micarta, dark copper, PVD accents, stonewashed M390 blade steel on a knife that's very popular, and I would say tried and true. It's been through a lot. It's still being made to this day in a lot of different configurations because people love the knife. It's a great knife, in my opinion, and a lot of other opinions. I can highly recommend this knife and other knives like it. Call down at Knives and More. Talk to those guys. They'll give you a price. Make it, very, very competitive. And it's just a great place to do business. But that's the Sharpie size if you don't have the bug out or the PM2. And now we'll throw a tape measure to it. And the best I can do is read a tape measure not very well. So I'm going to tell you that this knife is going to come in under 8 inches by about a 1/16 of an inch. It's going to be between 7 3/4 and 8 inches long. The blade is going to come in at between 3 1/4 and 3 1/2, under 3 1/2, over 3 1/4. And the handle is going to come in right at 4 1/2. The cutting edge is going to be between 3 1/4 and 3 1/2, right between. So close to 3 1/2, I believe that was. Let me make sure. Yeah, between 3 1/4 and 3 1/2. The grip that I like, I'm going to give you the inside grip first. It is we're going to call it 3 1/4. So from right here where you've got these jimped liners to right here, it's 3 1/4 inches. I like to hold the knife right here. I'm probably in the minority, but I'll give you that dimension. It is 4 inches from right here to right back here. And to where I like to hold it, it is going to be also 4 inches. You can say 3 3/4, depending on where you like to hold it. I like to hold it here because it keeps material from going where I don't want it to go, which is where the blade's not. But I'm a klutz. That's the way I roll. You might not want to roll that way, and I don't blame you at all. I can talk to you about how knives make me feel and what I think about them, their quality, my experience with them. But in terms of how to best use them, yeah, I'm not the guy to check on. I can give you some advice, but I'm not going to tell you one way is wrong, one way is right. Definitely use safety and common sense. It does have a reversible clip, so this is a truly ambidextrous knife. You've got the thumb stud on both sides, the Omega springs, the axis lock. You can operate with your right or your left hand. Either way, it's going to be 100% the same, except I can't function with my left hand. My left hand, I'm one of those people who I don't have the clip there to hold on to, but I can't do anything with my left hand except play a guitar. I can't operate a knife. I can operate a knife all day long with my right hand, but this is an ambidextrous gig. So I think that's going to be nice. I think it comes in a little bit lighter because the micarta is going to take some weight off. I'm guessing. We're going to compare it real quick. The weight on this guy is 2.5 ounces. The weight on my original 940 is 2.85 ounces. So something I probably wouldn't notice, but it feels lighter in my hand, maybe because of the warm micarta scale. But I think it's a very, very nice knife. I'm a big fan of the 940. If you get a Benchmade, any Benchmade coming up and you get it, it's going to come in a different box unless if it's new stock coming out of Benchmade now. The boxes are cool. They take up more space. I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing. To me, it's a very nice box. I think the customer experience is important. However, part of me thinks that the knife community, and I'm sure it's not the entire knife community, is more concerned about what's in the box. It's nice to see them take care in the box itself. But personally, for me, I was fine with the old box. I like knives that come in boxes that are much less fancy than this, but this is a win. Knives and More is awesome for letting me review these knives, share them with you guys, I guess more than a review, because I'm not using that knife. However, I've used the crap out of this knife for years. It's got an edge that I put on it. It's just a wicked knife. I've been a big fan. I think this knife and the other 940s are definitely worth exploring. Check them out. The different blade steels that are available to you and the different handle materials might make you see one that you like. But anyways, I appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate all the channel members. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyone who comes in to watch my knife and EDC content, I appreciate you. If you're so inclined, hit that subscribe button down there and that bell notification icon. There's a thumbs up or thumbs down button. And there's a comment section where you can leave a comment, or you can just click on the little hype button in there. Hype, H-Y-P-E, like I'm hyped, I guess. And it supposedly shows the video to more people. That'd be awesome if you click that. But most importantly, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.